What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how much I spent on my 2018 Toyota Tacoma just in parts alone. Of course, some of the parts have been sponsored, but I'm still adding the prices just in case you guys want to build your truck the same as mine. You're going to be able to see the total pricing at the end of this video. Before skipping to the end, please make sure to comment down below what you think I spent on this total build. I think it looks awesome. Of course, you can pick and choose what you install on your own truck. Let's go ahead and get into the video and I'll show you how much I spent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the smallest thing. I don't know if you would consider it a mod or not, but it is the key fob. 35 bucks on this. It's awesome. It's cool. Just know the TRD, it's no longer available. So up next, I do have the Tacoma Beast headlights. As you guys seen, I'm seriously super proud of them. Right now the truck is dirty, so it's kind of hard to see them, but I'm sincerely super proud of these. They really give the truck a better look. These are about $385 off of Tacoma Beast. The cool thing about these, they are sequential and they just look good. It makes your Tacoma stand out and it's just something different. So up next, it's going to be my grill. So for the Tacoma TRD Pro grill, it really gives the truck a better look. It gives it pretty much a facelift instead of having that old chicken wire fence. This grill is about 100 to 130 bucks. And if you do have an 18 and up model, you are going to need to pick up the garnish that goes in the front. That was an extra $55. So up next, of course, right now we are focused on the front. Before I did install these pods, I did have regular LEDs. They are from Auxbeam and they were, I believe, about $62. So after doing so, I then upgraded to the Tacoma Beast Kit. Brackets, those were about 100 bucks for both sides. You do need to pick up, of course, the pods since you are doing the replacement kit. For both pods on both sides, I believe it was about 80 bucks. And then the harnesses for the little adapters were about, I'd say, 20 bucks for each side. Next are the ditch light brackets. Those were about $85 on, of course, Rizo Fabrication's website. I do have Auxbeam pods with the side shooters for about 30 bucks. You also need to pick up, of course, a wiring harness. The wiring harness was about $16 and it does come with the rocker switch. So up next, I do have a hidden bumper light bar underneath here. The light bar itself, it's an Auxbeam 32-inch. That was about 90 bucks. And then I did need to pick up a switch and a harness, and that was about 16 bucks. And then I did need to get the mounts that mount it to the bottom of the bumper in the inside. And I can't remember the pricing on that. All right, so as we all know, a lot of Tacoma owners might really want this, because I know I did. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I know most people would want this, which is the PRINSU roof rack. So this PRINSU roof rack, exactly how it stands for the 3rd gen Tacoma, it cost about $685 if I'm not mistaken. So up next, we're gonna go ahead and move to the side of the truck. So as you guys know, this was a recent mod. I did the in-channel AVS window visors. I think it gives it a really good, clean look. It looks great in my opinion. Of course, we all know this is probably one of the best mods any truck owner can make on their truck, which is suspension, wheels, tires. So for my wheels, I do have the Icon rebounds. They are the 17 by 8.5, I believe. For my tires, I do have the Toyo Open Countries. Those are a really good tire for both on and off road. They're not as aggressive as many other tires, but they're great. For my suspension, I have the Bilstein 5100s in the front, stock upper control arms, and stock springs. So for the rear, I do have the Bilstein 5160s, which gives you that remote reservoir, and I do not have any type of leaf spring. So this whole setup costed around $2,300. Keep in mind, that's doing it practically yourself. I did have a buddy help me out with that. The mod that's on the exterior, it is the drilled slotted rotors with the brake pads. So of course this is a upgrade kit from the regular stock ones, and this, you can purchase this off of Tacoma Beast for about $250, and I believe they're running a sale right now, and I think they're about $165. So go check that out if you do want to go ahead and upgrade your brakes or if you need to change them out. So for me, I did do the window tint, and that was about 60 bucks at Black Market Window Tint in Riverside, California. If you are in the area and you are looking to tint your windows, go check them out. So the window tint that I did was just the front, and like I stated, it was 60 bucks. I did not touch the rear, I just color matched it. and I think it looks really good. It's not too dark, it's not too light. Looks awesome. If you do end up visiting this guy and tinting your windows with him, make sure you let him know Jesse Rizo sent you. So we just did the front, we did the side, we still need the rear and the interior mods. If you guys think or have an idea of how much I've spent in total, let me know in the comment section below before skipping through. Let's go ahead and go inside the truck. Hey, just kidding. All right.
What are you doing filming this?
What are you doing? Mental health nation. So up next, we're gonna move inside the truck. So for the first thing you're gonna notice when you come inside the truck, I do have all these Cali raised switches. So each switch was $13 and I did get 3. The next little part that I did get, of course you have to buy it with these switches if you wanna locate them here, which is the bracket. Like I said, I know you can't see it, but it's in there. That was $15. Moving on, not sure if this would be considered a mod or not, but I do have the Pro Clip USA phone mount. So the total price for this, the total price for this,
$1 billion.
$65. So now moving on, another thing for the interior, this is probably not for everybody, but I feel more secure with it. And that being said, I have the Blackview DR900S 2-channel 4K dash cam. That cost about $610 for both the front and the rear. I also have included with it the Magic Ultra battery pack. So that's about $330. So that's a good setup to have. Of course, it is on the Mercedes style type pricing, but it is an awesome dash cam to have. It's awesome. That's all I gotta say. Now coming to the back of the truck, I am getting a little nervous. I feel like too much money has went into the truck. But yeah, anyways, so for the back, I do have the Tacoma inserts, the black ones, and those were 20 bucks on Amazon. So if you do want to go purchase those, I definitely would recommend it because it looks good. It makes your Tacoma little logo stand out. Looks great. The next mod in the back, I don't know if you would consider it a mod, but I leave it on 24/7. Which is this shackle here. It was 40 bucks off of Tacoma Beast if you want to pick it up. It does come yellow. I did paint it black, so just take note of that. All right, so another thing for the back over here, I did install recently the auto power tailgate lock. So what that entitles is now I can lock it with the push of a button, so I'll never have to forget to unlock it or lock it. So it's pretty awesome, works out great, and it's cheap. Another thing I did to the back, and it's also around on all the emblems, is I blacked out the emblems. So I did plasti dip them. I think the can was like 8 or 10 bucks. Let's just go with 10. The back over here, which you guys probably have already seen, is my humongous antenna. This whole setup here, including the Rago Fabrications mount and all the wiring and all that you need to install the CB radio, was $137 to be exact. And then for the boost and the tune for the CB radio was another $60. So that came in handy. It works out great. I love my CB system. The next thing in the back over here is my exhaust, which is kind of hidden underneath. But that exhaust was $281, I believe. And if you do want to get the tip like I did, that was an extra 40 bucks. Pretty much sums up the back. Now let's go ahead and open up the tailgate and show you what's inside. For back here, I did install the bed storage locks, which were 20 bucks. So it's right there and right there. So it's just for added security. Of course, if someone does really want to steal something that's inside of there, they can just pry it open and it opens right away. But it was a cool mod, easy to install, nothing too hard. Next is my Auxbeam lighting that we all know. It's actually pretty bright for the price that you pay. The whole setup was about 22 bucks. All right, so to sum it up, the total amount in parts for my 2018 Toyota Tacoma. Are you ready? Actually, I'm pretty surprised. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. So the total price in parts only for the whole build was $6,238, but that's what it is. So that's in total for parts only. Of course, not what the truck costed and all that. And for those who stayed till the end of this video, you guys are going to get an extra little, what could I say, maybe a sneak peek in the future. Don't mark my word for this, what I'm about to tell you, but it's just something that I have in mind for this channel and for you guys to be entertained. I am thinking of maybe purchasing an older, like a really old Tacoma and building it like crazy. Maybe building like a rock crawler Tacoma, maybe building, I don't know, just something from scratch. And I want to buy it maybe from Copart, so that way it can be all crashed up and beat up. And I could pretty much bring it from the ground up and show you guys, of course, the build process. And I think it'd be a good learning curve for myself on learning how to weld, learning more on mechanics, and learning just everything in general. So stay tuned for that. If it does happen, like I said, don't mark my word because I'm not sure. And so if I missed anything on the truck build that you guys saw and maybe I didn't specify, or if you want to see something, information on it, just let me know in the comment section below and I will be glad to answer you and reply. So of course, sometimes it does take me 2 to 3 days to reply to all of you guys, but you know I love doing it. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys.